Come here. Sit. Sit down, Tanky. Oh, yeah, of course. Sit the wrong way. Here. Sit. Here. So pretty.
Well, aren't our kids just a little bit like those puppies like that? What a start. Heck of a turnout out here at Coyote. Everybody kind of gets bottlenecked into this little bit of tiny little uphill into the woods, and second line gets going right there. Looks like a pretty clean start. There goes some of our sweep riders. Tried to get out here in a couple different locations on both days. Right there was the star of the show. On 540, one of the uplinger boys. He was flying. You can tell he gets out on the bike quite a bit. These guys weren't too far behind. There was like a freight train of them going out through here. A lot of close competition out here. I'll tell you what, if y'all are watching this and you ain't got one of the kids in the video, and you're just kind of inquiring around about, what if my kid could do it? I'll tell you what, the Mid-Atlantic has one of the best kids programs out there, run by Howard and Lisa Grove, and if you have any questions or anything, come to me and I'll direct you in the right direction to get yourself and the kids involved in something like this, because couldn't ask for a better family-oriented kind of sport to get into, because it's one of the best. There comes some of the girls coming through there. This is one of the hairpin turns out here through the motocross course. I just kind of set myself up on the outside of the turn there a little bit to catch them coming through. Had to put a tree between me and them. I trust them, but they got no fear, so you never know when they might just go a little bit of whiskey throttle on you and come right at you. Like that dude right there, he's catching a little bit of rear traction and pulling that front tire right off the ground. They had a few jumps out here. You take them or go around them. Most of them went over them. There comes old Harley.
Come on, Harley! Woo!
Catching a little bit of air there, I see. One of our sweep riders having a little too much fun. These boys are getting it. Going for the pass. Not gonna happen.
Woo!
I just started a month ago.
Yeah! Woo!
These guys just had a blast on some of these little jumps out here.
Go, Kira! Come on, Joey, you can get her! Woo! Ah, she did good. Woo!
A lot of girls out here, I tell you. They got a really good showing. That young man there was showing off quite a bit there on the jumps. I don't know if he knew I was there or not. He liked getting some style points though, that's for sure.
Come on!
Come on!
Woo!
Yeah, a little vintage husky action there going. Somebody looking to better their lap times, going around a little faster. guys are catching a little bit of air on some of these jumps for sure. Kind of shot you straight up. Looks like they had a little bit of dirt since last year. I think Mason's just growing into that 200. By next year, he got to fit that thing about perfect. Alright, this is Sunday's race. Kind of made a double header out of it. Seems to work out better on the videos that way. Here's the second line. And I can see how this happened. Come on back! Come on back! They went and got him. There's old 540 again, getting it. Flies pretty near to the bottom. Just about every lap he was doing that.
A couple of them here coming.
Yeah, these guys weren't too far behind. Them two there were glued at the hip. Actually, all three of them were. Every time you seen them, you seen one, you seen them all, because they were couldn't really make the pass. It seemed like there was an alternate route around this, but I don't think anybody but one person went around the outside of it just because it didn't feel comfortable, which was fine. Most all of them took this steep downhill down to the sinkhole. I'm sure for these little guys, this was a pretty big adventure for them for sure. They looked down over there. They kind of made you take your breath away for a second there. We did this in the adult race as well. They ran a lot of the adult race. Both these days had some pretty long laps for the kids races. Love this little vintage Honda action. That little guy's getting it.
Go get him!
There comes some of those girls.
Keep her going, Harley! Oh, she's going that way.
I think she's the only one that went around the outside over there. She didn't feel comfortable. And if that made her feel better, that's all the better. There comes that vintage Husky. Pretty sure this is Marty's granddaughter, 67C. Getting it. Look at this little guy. Hot on her butt. Now down below there's this little jump right here. Some of these guys were getting it pretty good. I think that's an uplinger boy there too. They had two of them there during the races. I kind of just snuck down through the woods down here, try to get a couple different camera angles. Well, this is one of my last positions I stayed at here. I'm gonna sign off, let you guys watch these guys pretty near run me over, and hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you got any kids and you want to get involved in this, like I said, just get a hold of me and we'll point you in the right direction, because you're not going to regret getting into this. Talk to you a little later.
Go get him! Woo! Keep her going!